Let's have a look at the grid. It's not that big. And the blurb is tiny. Look at that, 4 lines. One letter must be removed from each clue before solving. Follow the instructions from these letters on the completed grid to reveal an apt self-description of the puzzle. Okay, so just remove a letter from each clue, not the answers, the clues before solving. That will give us an instruction, and probably some arts and crafts will happen afterwards, probably colouring in some of these squares, I would imagine. That tends to be what, or highlight or something like that. Allow me first go with all the clues. When I get stuck, I will come to you. One who might be busying, Benedict Arnold reportedly. One who might be busying, Benedict Arnold reportedly. Okay, an extra letter. Oh, that is true. That was not. That is not on purpose. Let's reset the hidden counter to 0. Sorry. There we go. Right, one who might be buying Benedict Arnold. Now, was he a traitor? Was Benedict Arnold a traitor or something like that? Have I entirely misremembered who Benedict Arnold is? All I think of with the word Benedict, there's only 2 things I associate with the word Benedict, and that's either eggs or Cumberbatch. Eggs, Cumberbatch, would watch. So he was a traitor. So he was a spy. One who might be buying. A spire. One who might be boozing. One who might be a buyer. A buyer. Aspire. Is it? It's not aspire, is it? Aspire. Is it? One who might be buying. No, if you aspire, you don't buy. Good evening, Franterie. You haven't missed any cans yet. Well done. One who might be buying. So it's a purchaser. Spire. Buyer. No, it's one who might be buying. It's not going to be purchaser. First letter, please. I've done the thing. So what have I? It's a good start. T. Traitor. One who might, a traitor. A trader. Oh, bloomin' heck. Oh, yes. Would not have put those 2 together in my tongue. No. So it's a trader. A trader or a traitor. 2 entirely separately pronounced words. Pronounced. Watery harm. Oh, and I should make a note of that. So busying becomes buying. Exactly, Stephen. Watery arm, maybe. Watery ham. Watery arm, watery ham for actor Colin. Colin, or it could just be water, anagram of water, or something like that for an actor Colin. Colin Firth, Colin Farrell, Colin Montgomery, Colin Powell, that was Colin. Well, there we go, Hollow. I did not know that. First letter, please, for this one. For actor Colin, that feels like the definition. Is it Firth? Watery arm is a Firth, isn't it? It's oh, that's looking like shade, isn't it? That's looking like shade. So it's not watery harm, it's watery arm, like an inlet of water, like the Firth of Forth. Original man, flayer is alternative. Okay, probably flyer. Original man, Adam. Or M. And a flyer could be a bird. Could be, what 3-letter words are there? Emu. Is alternative. Original man. Okay, but if this is shade, this would make this next one D. And there are no Ds, so, okay, maybe it isn't A here. What other letters could come out? Original flyer. It's gonna be flyer. It's going to be flyer. Flyer is alternative. Not sure. Try and reach Weaver. Try and reach Weaver. So I've got to take a letter out of this clue. Each, probably. And then it could be an anagram of and each. Weaver, could that be an anagram indicator? What could come out? It could be weave rather than weaver, which would be a bit weak, but it would work. Try and reach. If you try and reach, you stretch. S-T-R-E-A-E-T-C-A. Stretch. That would work. If you try and reach for something, you stretch. And if you weave, you stretch in and around things. Do we like that? Not great, but I think it is what it is. So I'm going to bung it in. Oh, okay. I've obviously copy and pasted this from something a while ago that had smaller things. You have a different thought. Okay. Okay, try and reach. Gonna come back to it. Right. Shakespeare's eking a bit of living with attention. Well, that's going to have to be Lear, surely, because it's not Shakespeare's eking. It's Shakespeare's king. And it's got to be King Lear. Bit of living will be L, and if you have the attention of something, you have the ear of someone. So that is Lear, L-E-A-R. Hooray for me actually getting one. 14 across. Harry earns, I wash. Harry earns, I wash. I was, maybe? Harry can be an anagram indicator, because if you harry someone, you worry them. But Harry earns I. We could be putting I in a word meaning to Harry, which is to annoy. Harry earns I. Well, it could be ears, couldn't it? Oh, it could be ash, couldn't it? As well, there's a few letters that could come out. Going to come back to that one. Indo-European Senator Paul chases lace. Indo-European Senator Paul chases lace. Okay. It's not Paul Rudd. Okay. I think I know. I'm going to say that the extra letter is L. And I think it's Asian. A-S-I-A-N. S for senator. Is there an Ian Paul? And that's all chasing ace for A. No. Okay. Is it Sean then? Sean Paul or something like that? Or is it Sen, S-E-N for senator? He was Speaker of the House. Okay. Oh, what's the abbreviation for Speaker of the House? Now, isn't there also Asian A-S-E-A-N? Or have I made that up as an alternative? I might have made that up. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's something else. Okay, so it's the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. So it is related, but it is not the same. So Senator Paul chases ace, I think. So I think it's Asian. So we've got a Shan, or something like that. No, I'm getting no's. So I've got to run away from that then. Defeat after beginning to show lability. Okay, that's just ability, isn't it? Defeat after beginning. So we want a word for defeat minus the first letter, and to show ability. Is that to like bloom? A defeat is a loss. Oh, it could be okay, it could be defeat, like a loss, after the beginning to show. Now the beginning to show is S, so we put a 4-letter word for a defeat after an S to show, and then you just have ability, which would be your styles. You have your capability, your first letter of this, please, Arch, because I know it's going to be S. I know. Prove me right. What's your ability? Have you got the ability to do it? Have you got the Strength. The will. The heart to be a leader. The next letter, please. Oh, this is irritating. Because lability is not a word. That is just terrible. I'm just checking that I've got it. Yeah, that's what it says in the thingy. K. That you have the skill. Defeat is kill. Good. Thank you very much. Lability becomes ability. Thank you very much. 16 goes here. Lability is the fact or quality of being likely to change. Now that I didn't even know it was a word, so there we go. Lability is when you're talented. Don't make me laugh. Treason, where fitness clubs are replacing lady concerned with mat exercises. Treason, where fitness clubs... Okay, I've got this. This is yogic. So this is logic. It's not treason. It's reason. So take off the T. Reason, so that's logic, where fitness club, the Y, is replacing the lady, L. So L becomes Y, logic becomes yogic, and concerned with mat exercises is yogic. Well, that was good. Normal service will now be resumed. Certain fishermen's chap, leaving KP Tool. Certain fisherman's chap, leaving KP Tool. I think that's going to be cap. Because I think... I want this to be... I want this to be shade, but there's no D here. But it's going to be something all the. So I want an H to go from this. So certain fisherman's cap, leaving a KP tool. Now, what is KP? Is that a punishment thing in the army or something like that, KP? Yeah, Y is short for YMCA, which was a gym club. Try and... Oh, sake. It's a small... It's that puzzle. How many F's are in this sentence? And you always miss the ones from the word of. KP is picked out. Good evening, Mental Playground. We're going to be doing your puzzle next. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you to Leonri for letting me know about that. KP tool. Kitchen patrol in the military. Yes. Okay. So what tools do you use in the kitchen? You use a parer, a grater, and so we want probably a 6-letter tool. Take off the first letter and we'll get a fisherman, like an angler, but it's not an angler. An eeler, a peeler. Peeler becomes an eeler. There we go. That is 21 across. I haven't got 11 yet, but we will get there, Stephen. We will get there. Sorry, cereal. A birthday girl might get this, surprisingly, a rat, i.e. Okay, if we take the E out of this, we'll get 5 letters, and a birthday girl will get it. It is an anagram because it is surprisingly a rat I. Go for 23, whilst I soothe my poor throat. It's not a tiara, it's tiara, and you know it. Tiara, that is what the birthday girl might get. And it's an anagram of a rat, and then IE, we lose the E, because that's the extra letter. So it's shade all or something or others. Beseech lover to show parrot. Beseech lover to show parrot. Beseech probably is beseech. Lover could become love or over. To show, could be to sow, I guess. Parrot. It's probably parrot. So to beseech is to urge. Over could be O. To parrot could be to mimic. Is it a hidden? Hang on. Echo. It's a... I am almost tempted to give myself 2 points here for this, but it's a hidden. Bing! There we go. It's echo. It is literally hidden in beseech lover, but the L is extra. So we have to remove the L. So it is echo, but it is hidden in there with an extra letter. Yes. That's excellent. I want to give myself 2 points, but no. I'll be humble. Poets hash use no ham. Poets hash use no ham. If you parrot someone, you copy, so it's sort of you echoed them. Thank you, Canet. Hash use no ham. There's 8 letters in that, so I want to get rid of one of those. So it's going to be an anagram of use no ham, but without one of those letters. So use no ham. Poet. The dog's back. The dog is back. There's going to be a houndsman, which I'm assuming is Housman. Can I get a confirmation on the poet's name, please? I'm assuming houseman, Housman. Could be housemen or Hausman. Oh, no, can't be because there's not 2 A's. Good. Tell me about the poet, please. That uses no E. So shade all the letters, probably. That's where we're going in this. A.E. Houseman. There we go. Echo Houseman. There we go. Hans giving me extra information there. Love it. Criticise TA's Indian musical work. I don't know why I put musical into 2 words there. Criticise TA's Indian musical work. Happy with this, and it is a T that goes. Now, this is quite a crosswordy word. This comes up, I think, more in crosswords than it does in the Western world anyway. Certainly in Europe and America, it comes up less. It'll come up quite a lot in India. Go for 27. It's not Oreo, but that is a good shout. Can't believe we didn't have Oreo in my ginormous 1000th celebratory crossword. Can't believe we didn't have that. It's a ragger. Yeah, absolutely. Well done, Meredith. If you criticise, you rag on something. To pan it, to criticise something. TA, get rid of that T. And then you got rag, and then A, and then an Indian musical work. It's a sort of an Indian style of music, is a ragger. Did you at a concert or just walking down the street? I'm assuming at a concert. So this has got to be a T, surely. Tuesday Hills, educating tone. So it's going to be educating 1. Tuesday is probably T or TU. Oh, it's not nice. Hill is a tour. Okay, that is tutor. I haven't. I was going to say I've never seen Tuesday as TU before, but of course, no, you do. If you want to disambiguate Tuesday and Thursday, you do TU and TH, don't you? So TU is Tuesday, a hill is a tour, and an educating one is a tutor. Last of the acrosses, derives regressively, obtaining year and date for foreign capital. Okay, so we're going to be getting rid of an E, probably. Year and date for foreign capital. What E are we going to be getting rid of? Drives regressively. I don't really know what regressive means. In a bad way? So maybe slides or something like that. Obtaining year, so we're going to be putting Y in. And date. So it's going to be D as well. So Riyadh, maybe? For a foreign capital, is it Athens? I'm going for a 6-letter capital ending in S. So it's probably going to have a Y in it. Might have a D in it. Something S. Drives regressively. Oh, could be backwards. Yeah, that's true. So it would start with an S, and therefore it's Sydney. A drive. Oh, I was entirely thinking. Very well done, Catnip. You got me on the right path without realising it. So well done. If you drive, yeah, you drive a car, but it's not that. A drive is an impulse or an urge or a yen. So it's yens backwards. And then we put Y and D for year and date in that, and a capital is Sydney. Well, you were right. You were right. Rare Teeth's improvement. Proof in advertising. 4-5, so something like that. Rare Teeth's improvement. So probably an anagram of rare teeths, but minus one of those letters. In fact, the R, because we know that this is going to be shade all the letters. So anagram of ARE, teeths. Improvement and proof in advertising. Okay. True story. The swear. What? Something sheet. SHEET. Okay. Okay. It is that. Go for one down. Go for one down. I'm assuming there is a tear sheet. Yeah, agreed. I've not heard of this, Stephen, so I'm going to have to look it up. But it sounds very plausible. It'd be like something you might get for stamps, for example. A tear sheet is a page, e.g. in a magazine, perforated to facilitate its removal for reference. So it might be a proof in advertising, I guess. So, yeah, proof is sort of a trial, maybe. Excuse me whilst I cough. So there we go. So it's an anagram of rare teeths, but without one of those R's. And anagrams to tear sheet. 7 letters from arguers Viking dynasty. And now what if this was even letters from arguers? So R-U-R-I-K. And there's probably, I would imagine, that sounds like a Viking word. I imagine. And especially with an R and a K there. Rurik. There must be a Viking dynasty called Rurik. No, I can't remember. I've got some here. What are they? Hall's Soothers. I have a few of these next to me. Other brands are available. Yeah, just it's really chesty. Irritatingly chesty. It's all the way down to here. You know when you can feel it. You can feel when you breathe as well. Just all the air just irritates your throat. Good evening. That is what I've got. Islips, casually outspoken physician. Probably slips. Sure, because shade all the letters in would make a good instruction. So slips, casually outspoken physician. Dr. Phil. In the alphabet. Well, yeah. Outspoken physician. In your very good. And that has reminded me, I was on a train journey with a friend, former friend now because of this. And he was looking at his crossword. He goes, I'm stuck on this clue, can you help me? Postman's mailbag. I can't work it out. So I asked him, how many letters has it got? And he went, millions! And I hated him, and I hated myself, and, yeah. So annoying. So very annoying. Because he knows I like crosswords, so I thought he was asking for genuine help. No. Millions, because it was the funniest thing he could have said. Thousands. The joke works funny with the word millions, in my opinion. Ding up son's car or convertible. Ding up son's car or convertible. That has to be dig up, doesn't it? Son's car or convertible. Anagram of that is 9 letters. Yep, so son's car or son's... It's not unearth, which is what my first thought was. So dig up, and it's 3, 6 acorns. Sus acorn. Ding up. Son's car or convertible. So dig up. Okay, yes, I've got it. Oh yeah, I should have looked at the grid, but I did it all on my own. Go for 4 down. I mean, I wouldn't quite say these are exactly the same thing, but cryptically they're close enough, it's absolutely fine. If you dig something up, you unearth it, you run across it. Run across. Oh, that just looks like run across, of course, rhymes with one across. Let's make that all in one word. Oh, stupid N. Okay, fine. If I do that, and then I do that. Good, that'll work. I have absolutely no idea what Archer's just gone on about. A and E goes inside fish-based metal. It's fanciful. A and E goes inside fish-based metal. It's fanciful. Okay, last letter Y. A and E goes inside fish. What's the extra letter going to be? We're going to get rid of like the A or the E. I'm not sure what's going on. I know Archer's got it, but I'm going to run away from it. I had exterior lysanthropy. Not in a bushy way. Okay, I'm happy with 6. I'm happy with 6. Go for 6. I had exterior lysanthropy. Not in a bushy way. It's not bushy. It's not the H in bushy. It's busy. I had is eyed. Oh, metal, a fish-based meal. That would work. Yes, good point. And lysanthropy. The exterior of it is the first and last letters of it. So it's the L and Y. Not in a busy way. Idly. 7 down. He's remembered. He has remembered without any prompting. What clue is this? Well, if this is 7 up, then this clue is 7 down. Spam bot essentially interrupting Brown's feed. Spam bot essentially. That's S. Or P, because we could take Pambot. Pambot 3000. Interrupting Brown's feed. Oh, it could be Browse, of course. Feed could become fed. Fee, it could be instead. Lots of letters could come out. And thank you for the subscription, Pig! And thank you for using Bezos Bucks. Not using your money. I like it even better. I spy. Effrontery, you were here! I did! I thought you'd be so proud of me, Effrontery. I'm not doing it again. Look what you made me do. You made me cough. Spambot essentially interrupting Brown's feed. Stop it. Stop it, Dan. Brow. If a brow is a lip, it's got to have an A in the third position. You are lucky, Effrontery. I don't know the answer. I know Hollow's got it, but I'm gonna come back to it. So I'm gonna have to come back to 7 down. You are lucky, my friend. Twin daughter captivated by novelist Thomas. It's sweet. Well, it's something candy, isn't it? Ear candy, Earl candy. I'm gonna put the D there. Twin daughter captivated by novelist Thomas. It's sweet. So it's going to be. Oh, I was going to say Hardy. Twin daughter. Okay, what is the extra letter here? What other types of candy are there that have the corn candy? Sort of close in a way, I think. Twin daughter, which would be D. It's Tom Clancy, isn't it? Okay, can I have the extra letter, please? What is the extra letter in this clue? Let's go with that. W. Tin. Because there's only... Or its seat is not a thing. So, tin. Daughter. A tin is a can. So, tin daughter is there. Can and D. That's your tin and your daughter. Captivated by novelist Thomas. So if that is Hardy, there we go. It's hard candy. Was that the name of a thingy by Madonna? Madonna had a... Did she have an album called Hard Candy? I think she did. She certainly had a single called Hard Candy. Anyway, there you go. Can and D in hard. Hardy and twin becomes tin. Also a Counting Crows album. Okay. Foreign Queen making topless Sousa resident today. 9 down. Maybe. I swear she had a hit called Hard Candy. 9. 4 letters ending in I. Foreign queen making topless Sousa resident today. Now, what is the extra letter? Okay, so it's going to be letters in the anyway. Shade all the letters in the world is where I'm going. Rani, I think I want, because that's a queen. A foreign queen. Now, why would it be that? Iranian, maybe. A Sousa now, okay. Making topless. So it's an Irani minus an I. That's the word play. A topless, and I don't know if Sousa is in Iran. It might be Sousa. It might be Sousa. But that's what it is. So it's one of the letters for Sousa that's coming out of there. And Irani is an Indian queen formerly. So if you know the place, or if you've looked it up, please do let me know. Where is that place in Iran? Sousa, S-U-S-A, okay? Oh, don't tell me it is world. Shade all the letters in the world. It can't be. Those folks didn't rend article. Those folks didn't rend article. Okay, I'm just going to go for this one. It's the. Those folks are them, or they, maybe. No, them. And it didn't end. We're going to take what... Oh, it's going to be in the word, not in the world. So in the word, then we're going to get a word, and then we shade all the letters in that word. And then it's going to look nice and pretty. In the word. That's the... Anyway, next, 17 down. Brad helped. Supporting westbound composer. 17 down. Now, okay, so we've got ha. No, lihar. Okay. Now... Should it be northbound because it's a down clue? That would be my first thing. So is it bra? Are we going to have... Because we need to take a D out, right? So bra helped supporting westbound. Oh, it's a hidden, isn't it? It's going to be a hidden with an extra letter again. But westbound, because it's written in the clue. So the extra letter is the D there. Good. It is literally hidden. I'm going to give myself a +1 for that. I worked it out why. Bing. No, I didn't. I spotted it. I worked it out why. I'm going to give myself a +1. I'm not very well. I'll give myself a +1. So it's written backwards in Brad helps Lihar, and he must be a composer. I do not know. Thank you, Meredith. 19 down. Encounters fat sea legs. Encounters fat sea legs. Okay. 19. Have we got all of this yet? Gamey. Gams. No, a fat leg is a gam, isn't it? Maybe. I think it's gams. Because it is that, but what's the extra letter? Encounters? What's fat doing? Is fat going to be at? What's C doing? Can't be EA. Can it be EA? I don't know what's going on there. I'm even going to take that out because I'm not quite certain. Even with 3 letters. So I'm going to come back to that. And this doesn't tell us the first letter of this word, and we've got 6 letters here. Leaderless Corsair railed. Okay, so it's probably ailed rather than railed. 20 down. Leaderless. Irate. Yeah, no, if you rail against something, you are angry. So if you... it does feel like... So a Corsair is a pirate. Arr, take the first letter of pirate, you get irate. Arr. So that's fine. So railed must be ailed. No, riled. There we go. Railed becomes riled. So if you're riled, you're annoyed. Tout cure for off-white coloration. That is ecru, based on the fact that I have all the letters for it. We're going to say that we're going to take the T out of tout, the first T, to get out, which can be an anagram indicator. So anagram of cure becomes ecru. Do we like that? Off-white coloration there. I think that's probably fine. Report and hold ensign. Report and hold ensign. Well, that's logo. Based on the fact that it's written there. Logo. Report is a log and old. So it's not hold, it's old. And an ensign is like an emblem or a logo. So report is log and hold becomes old, which becomes O. Texas holds university suite. Well, it's suit. So we're going to take off the E. Is it going to be father because it's Dadaism? Indeed. Therefore, dried turf. Therefore, died is probably, which is D. Therefore is so. Died is D, and if you turf something, you sod it. Or, I mean, that's the verb form, but it can be the noun form as well. Okay, now you lot helped me out. So, I shall give lots of these to you. So 12 across. No, 5 across. Oh, I just didn't put it in. Well, that might have helped earlier. Never mind. Original man. Flayer is alternative. Where are we? Is this Adam? Can't be Adam, because that would leave TM something in 7 down. Original man, Flayer is alternative. Hint for 11. You think it's 1-3 for 11. Add an am. Because flyer. And it is alternative, could be am, and a flyer would be an add. Yeah, that works. That works. Flyer is an add. I'm glad, Arch, that it took you so long as well, because that's good. Oh, this is 1-4. I see. Right, I see what you were trying to tell me now. Okay. Well, let's go to that then, and let's hope that effrontery is listening. What clue is this that I have gone back to? It is 7 down. It is 7 down. There you go. Spam bot essentially interrupting Brown's feed. So if Brown is tan, and the essential part, excellent, essential part of spam bot is the middle letter, which must be M, so it must be a T-man. Now, what is a T-man? Oh, a fed. And it's not fed as in have eaten, it's a fed as in a federal agent. There we go, it's a T-man. Absolutely. 14 across. No, 12 across. Try and reach Weaver. Oh, that's Arachne, which is a spider. So try and reach. So it's an anagram of and reach. So we're getting rid of the D. Okay, so we're trying it. We're anagramming and reach for Arachne. So this looks like rinse, maybe. Harry earns, I wash. Okay, so to rinse is to wash. Now we're getting rid of an A. So Harry is a word here meaning to anagram, and we're going to anagram earns I, but without the A, because we need to get rid of a letter, and it's the A. So it's an anagram of earns I without the A, and that becomes rinse. Indo-European senator Paul chases lace. So it's Ryan, isn't it? Paul Ryan. And so Aryan, not a word I'd put in a crossword these days. Paul must be Ryan after ace for A, because it's not lace, it's ace. And Harry is a fun anagram, I absolutely agree. So this just gives this. How does this one work, everyone? 19 down. Encounters, and it must be, I'm assuming, F. Excuse me. Encounters at sea legs. Encounters at sea must be a gam. Oh, I have 3. Oh, okay, I'll do 3 down in a second as well. A gam must be an encounter at sea as well. Oh, it's a collective noun for a school of whales. It's another term for a school of whales. So, so that's something you might encounter at sea. Gams. There we go. So that is an S. And is it also a meeting between whalers? And it is also a social visits between whalers at sea, especially old US, it tells me, the dictionary. And finally, well, it has to be Doc, doesn't it? Islip's casually outspoken physician. I'm assuming Slips. Casually outspoken. Slip? A slip is a doc, like a document or something, maybe? Is that what it's going for? But anyway, let's start shading in all the letters of the word father. Okay. Ship, dock, or berth. Okay. Well, it looks like it's going to spell something then. Okay, that's that line. It's going to be something dad related, isn't it? Go. Pop. Okay. Nothing in that row. It's impressive construction to get it so that it spells something. I am impressed. Pop. Oh, it's going to be pop art, isn't it? This is literally pop art that we are making, which is an excellent pun. Yes. And there we have it. It says pop art. And it's pop art because it's Dadaism. And that is Dadaism by David Ellis Dickerson. Irritatingly satisfying. That's what that is. Irritatingly satisfying. Simple and clever.